One. How about this? I mean, this putt is unbelievable. Look at this freaking putt. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Caitlin Clark's got real talent, folks. Oh, there's the girls right there. What y'all drinking? What y'all young ladies drinking? Yeah, what's in the cups? Is it coffee?
Okay, get ready, because we're making the turn at this Wednesday Pro-Am, and that's Caitlin Clark on the 10th hole. You saw that swing, right? That's not a basketball player just messing around on a golf course. That's someone who has been putting in serious work. And here's the thing nobody's talking about. While everyone is fixated on Caitlin's viral putt, there's a way bigger story unfolding right now. What happened at this Pro-Am just completely changed everything about her off-season plans. I'm talking about a potential career shift that could actually make her more money than basketball. But hold up, because Sophie Cunningham just created the most chaotic moment of the entire tournament, and trust me, when you see what actually happened with that spectator, yeah, we absolutely need to talk about it.
Sophie Cunningham hits a spectator, and several other guys fall down as well. They all tried to fall down so they could get a squeeze from Sophie. So this is Lexi Hull right here. All right. And there we go. Yeah, that was the ball that was sputtering right down through there. Caitlin Clark's laughing.
Did you catch that reaction? That's pure shock, because this putt went so unbelievably viral that it literally changed the trajectory of Caitlin's entire year. And I'm about to show you exactly how someone way bigger in the golf world, no, not dude perfect, actually reached out within hours. We're talking about an invitation that comes with millions of views attached. But here's the kicker. When I checked the numbers on this opportunity, my jaw actually dropped. Seriously, I had to refresh the page 3 times because I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Most people think Caitlin's just having a little fun between basketball seasons, watching these clips and going, oh, that's cute. She can golf too. But they're completely missing what's really happening here. This isn't just a hobby anymore. The evidence is right in front of us. And once you see the mind-blowing numbers I'm about to show you, you'll understand why Caitlin might actually have to consider this seriously. Practice swing right there.
Right there. Let's go. Oh no. You got it, girl. Happy Gilmore.
Throws her hands up like she hit a home run. That's really good. Oh, there's the ball. Did she actually hit somebody? Look at this guy. That guy fell like,
So that's Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham caddying for Caitlin right there, rocking their Indiana Fever gear. On the surface, it just looks like teammates supporting each other at a fun celebrity event. But watch what Sophie's about to do, because this moment reveals something much deeper about the dynamic between these players. Here, what you absolutely need to understand about these Pro-Am tournaments, they're not just random golf outings. Oh no. They're massive networking opportunities where athletes build their personal brands outside their primary sport. Now, Caitlin, she showed up looking like an actual professional golfer. Full Nike gear, proper equipment, the whole setup. That's totally intentional. That's someone who understands exactly what she's building here. Meanwhile, Sophie's bringing a completely different energy to this event. And what happens next is going to show you exactly why these two players have such wildly different approaches to everything they do. It's getting real. Okay, so Sophie's practicing her swing here, and you can already tell this is heading somewhere wild. But before we get to the absolute chaos she's about to create, let me connect the dots on something huge. Because while Sophie's out here creating content through pure chaos, Caitlin's building something completely different. And the contrast between these two approaches is actually fascinating when you break down the psychology behind it. Sophie's the character, the personality who thrives on unpredictable moments and viral chaos. That's her brand. But Caitlin's operating on an entirely different level. She's showing up with precision, with preparation, with this incredibly calculated approach to everything she does. And here's exactly why that matters. What's about to happen with Sophie is going to make everyone laugh and rack up millions of views. But what Caitlin just did with that putt, that's about to open doors most WNBA players didn't even know existed.
Dude's trying to get help. Look at this guy. Look at it. Man down. Man down.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay, so she did actually hit this cat.
Okay, and this is literally the best camera moment for Sophie.
Golf Invitational that he does. He has officially put it out there right here. The first official invite for the 2026 Internet Invitational invite. And I was like, okay, so I brought this up right here. 48 creators, more than $1 million on the line. The Internet Invitational starts Monday, October 26th. So he's...
Wait.
Okay, and this is literally the best on-camera moment for Sophie. Wait, hold up. Did Sophie actually hit someone? Because what happens next is absolute gold. Seriously, watch this guy's reaction. Watch how everyone around him responds. This is where it gets really interesting, because there's a huge debate happening in the comments right now about whether this spectator actually got hit or if he's just trying to get super close to Sophie. And honestly, the evidence suggests something pretty hilarious. But hear what everyone is missing while they're so focused on this moment. This entire event just proved something massive about women's basketball players and their marketability outside the sport. You've got Caitlin Clark drawing crowds that rival actual LPGA pros. You've got Sophie creating viral moments that blow up across every single social media platform. And you've got Lexi Hull right there in the mix. All of them are building their brands in ways that previous generations of women's basketball players never could. The WNBA season just ended, and these players aren't taking a break. They're capitalizing on momentum. They're staying right in front of audiences, and what I'm about to show you proves that this strategy is working way better than anyone expected. That's good. That's really good. So because of that viral putt we all saw, look at that, multiple guys falling down, everyone trying to get their moment with Sophie, and she's handling it perfectly. She walks over, makes sure everyone's okay, and creates this genuine connection with fans. That's smart. That's someone who understands that these interactions become stories people tell for years. But now, I absolutely need to show you what happened after Caitlin's putt went viral, because a major golf content creator saw that clip and made a move that could completely change her trajectory. I'm talking about an invitation to an event that gets absolutely insane viewership numbers.
Came over here to see the views on this joker. What? 2.1 million views in 2 days. 2.8 million views 6 days ago. 9 days ago, 3.3 million views. 4.4 million views 13 days ago. 5.9 million views 2 weeks ago. What? What? That's not even including any kind of shorts or anything. So, I mean, I don't know. Caitlin.
Peace. No, wait. It's actually Bryson DeChambeau who runs this thing. He's got this wild golf invitational that he hosts every year. And guess what? He just sent out the first official invite for 2026, and he sent it directly to Caitlin Clark. We're talking 28 creators, over $1 million on the line, starting in October 2026. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's cool. Nice opportunity for Caitlin to have some fun. But you're not getting it yet. You're not seeing what I saw when I checked this channel, because the numbers I'm about to show you are going to completely reframe the way you look at this entire opportunity. This isn't a fun little side project. This isn't a cute off-season distraction. This is a platform that could actually rival her basketball exposure.
Caitlin Clark showing up. She takes golf serious. I mean, she looks like a professional golfer. She really does. She got all the appropriate gear on, the Nike gear, all of it. That's very cool. That is very cool. Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hall adds a little something extra, right, to the festivities.
Listen to these numbers. 2 1 million views in just 2 days. 2 8 million views 6 days ago. 3 million views. 4 million views 13 days ago. And a massive 9 million views 2 weeks ago. And that's not even counting shorts or any bonus content. We're talking about 16 million views in just 2 weeks on this one channel. Let me put this in perspective for you, because this is where it gets absolutely wild. During the WNBA season, when Caitlin Clark was playing and breaking viewership records, this channel's 2-week performance would equal about 4 months of views for a typical sports channel. 4 months, compressed into 2 weeks. That's the kind of audience Bryson DeChambeau is offering her access to. And here's what makes this even more interesting. Golf content on YouTube performs completely differently from basketball content. The audience retention is insanely high. The demographic skews toward people with more disposable income, and the sponsorship opportunities are massive. Plus, Caitlin just proved she's not only competent at golf, she's genuinely skilled enough to create viral moments that compete with actual pros. So now you really have to ask yourself, if you're Caitlin Clark, you just finished a grueling WNBA season where you transformed the league's visibility, dealt with non-stop physical play, and took on intense media pressure. And someone offers you the chance to compete in a high-paying golf event that pulls 16 million views in 2 weeks. How seriously do you consider that?
It seems like whatever Caitlin Clark puts her mind to do, she can accomplish about anything, at least when it comes to 2 things, golfing and basketball. I mean, she's a natural athlete, let's be honest. And today was the Annika Pro-Am.
Bravo, ladies. Just look at her walking down to the 18th hole, a full professional setup. The wind is blowing 14 miles an hour out of the northeast on a beautiful sunny day, and she is completely in her element. This isn't someone pretending to be a golfer for a celebrity event. This is someone who has truly put in real hours developing this skill. And here's what that tells us about Caitlin's mindset. She doesn't do anything halfway. When she commits to something, she goes all in. We saw it with basketball. She transformed her game at every level, from high school to college to the WNBA. Now she's applying that same relentless mentality to golf, and the results are absolutely speaking for themselves. But there's a bigger pattern here that most people are missing. Caitlin is building a multi-sport brand in a way we haven't really seen from women's basketball players before. She's not just a basketball player who also golfs. She's becoming an athlete who excels at multiple things. And that distinction matters because it opens up massive endorsement opportunities, media opportunities, and career longevity that extends far beyond her basketball years. Think about it. Golf is a sport you can play professionally into your 40s, 50s, even 60s at certain levels. In basketball, your body breaks down. Most players are done by their mid-30s. So what Caitlin is doing right now, whether she's consciously thinking about it this way or not, is building an insurance policy for her future. She's creating options. And given how smart she's been about every other aspect of her career, believe it or not, Caitlin knows exactly what she's doing.
What y'all drinking? What y'all young ladies drinking? Yeah, what's in the cups? Is it coffee? It's coffee, okay.
Whatever Caitlin Clark puts her mind to, she accomplishes. That's not hype. It's a pattern we've seen play out time and time again, and now we're watching it happen in real time with golf. But let's address the elephant in the room that most people avoid saying out loud. The WNBA simply doesn't pay most players enough to live comfortably year-round, especially in major cities. Even with Caitlin's rookie contract and endorsements, she's still earning a fraction of what male athletes with a similar level of impact make. So when an opportunity like this golf invitational comes along, with $1 million on the line and exposure to 16 million viewers, it's not just fun and games. It's potentially serious income from a single event. And here, where things get even more interesting. The golf world is actively trying to expand its audience and bring in younger viewers. They're searching for personalities who can bridge the gap between traditional golf fans and the social media generation. Caitlin Clark is the perfect person for that role. She has the skill to be taken seriously, the competitive fire to make it compelling, and the massive fan base to bring millions of viewers to any event she touches. So when Bryson DeChambeau extends that invitation, he's not doing her a favor. This is a mutually beneficial relationship where both sides win. Caitlin gets a massive platform and legitimate prize money. Bryson gets the most talked-about athlete in women's sports, bringing her audience to his event. And the entire golf world gets to tap into the incredible fan base Caitlin built through her record-breaking college career and her rise in the WNBA.
See if you're still subscribed. That's the other thing. YouTube has been unsubscribing people that actively watch channels across all of YouTube. I've got creators DMing me. 2 of them DM'd me today. Like, what the bleep is happening here? We don't know. Peace, I'm out. Till next.
Look at what they're drinking. Coffee. Just coffee. And that's actually perfect for what I'm about to explain, because this entire event is about image and brand building, and Caitlin is playing it flawlessly. She showed up looking professional. She performed at a high level. She created viral moments through pure skill, not chaos. And now she's opening doors far beyond basketball. Meanwhile, Sophie is creating a completely different kind of value, personality-based, entertainment-driven, high-energy content. Both approaches work. Both have value. But they lead to very different types of opportunities. And here's what you need to understand about this moment in women's sports. We are in an unprecedented era where women athletes are finally getting the attention they deserve. But the infrastructure to monetize that attention is still being built. So the athletes who figure out how to maximize their value right now, through social media, through cross-sport visibility, through building personal brands that extend beyond their primary sport, those are the athletes who will set themselves up for long-term success. Caitlin is doing exactly that. She's not waiting for the system to catch up, she's creating her own opportunities. And this golf situation is a perfect example of how that strategy plays out in real time. Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you tune in next time. But before we wrap up, here's the final piece that ties everything together. The host mentions that YouTube has apparently been unsubscribing people from channels they actively watch, and creators are freaking out. You know what that means? The platform is becoming even more competitive. It's getting harder to hold an audience. And that makes Caitlin's ability to generate viral, skill-based moments across multiple sports even more valuable. Because in a world where attention is the ultimate currency and algorithms are constantly shifting, the people who can create real, impressive, authentic moments are the ones who win. Caitlin isn't relying on manufactured drama. She isn't chasing controversy. She's earning attention the hardest way possible, through undeniable skill. That putt she sank. That wasn't luck. That was hours of practice. And when millions watch that clip, they're not seeing a basketball player messing around. They're seeing an athlete who is legitimately good at multiple sports, someone worth following no matter what she's doing. That's the real story here. Not just that Caitlin played in a pro-am. Not just that Sophie accidentally hit a spectator with a golf ball, but that we are watching women athletes build multi-dimensional brands that give them power and options previous generations never had. We are watching them create their own opportunities rather than waiting for permission. Bryson DeChambeau's 2026 invitation isn't just about a single event. It's proof that the doors Caitlin is opening, by being excellent at more than one thing, are leading to opportunities few people ever imagined for WNBA players. So what happens next? Does Caitlin accept the invitation and compete in the Golf Invitational? Does she keep developing her game to the point where she can compete at even higher levels? Or does she leverage this moment into something even bigger, something we haven't even imagined yet? Whatever she chooses, one thing is crystal clear. She isn't just playing the game, she's rewriting the rules. The system is changing. The only question now is whether everyone else can keep up. Drop your thoughts below. Is this the future of women's sports?